Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we are at Technique Tuesday. And we are going to make square number 24 today from 63 easy to crochet patterns, pattern stitches combined to make an Heirloom Afghan by Darla Sims. We've been working out of this now for a few months. So, the number 24 is the climbing shells. I'm going to take our yarn. And we are going to loosely chain 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've got, of course, we got Pumpkin here trying to play with my yarn while I'm crocheting. She does this all the time. Oh my goodness. So anyway, Pumpkin. Alright, so now, since now we have that, we're going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook and in the next 3 chains. So let's put a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using my back humps on my chain. And then 1 double crochet in the next 3, it says. Alright. And we're going to skip 2 chains and do 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So let's skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and in the next one we're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. Alright, now we're going to skip the next 2. 1, 2, and now we're going to put 5 double crochets, or 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Two, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to do that shell again. We're going to skip 2, and then we're going to put 2 double crochet, and if you noticed, we had 5 double crochets before that shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should end up with 5 double crochets at the end of this thing too. So we're making a shell in the next one. And then we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and you should have 5 double crochets in the end. Or maybe I skipped 1 too many. So we should have 5 chains. Yeah, I did. All right. We're putting 1 double crochet in the last 5 chains is what we're doing. And this is what we've got so far. We got kind of like a little hill here going up and down. Okay, a couple little hills there. All right. So now make sure. 24. See that picture. Yep. Exactly. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, and I need some more yarn, and you're like hoarding it over there. Chain 3 and turn. All right. Double crochet in the next 4 double crochets. We're skipping this first one because that is our chain 3 and it counts as a double crochet. So we're going to double crochet in the next 4 after that. So we still have 5 double crochets there. And we're going to skip these 2 and go into the chain, and we're going to 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. And then we're going to skip the next 2 and double crochet in the next 5. 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. So this is a very easy pattern, actually. Make sure you're doing 5. Skipping the next 2 stitches and going into the chain 2 and putting your shell in there. So, which is 2 double crochet. Hey, ornery. I don't know how I'm supposed to be crocheting. You keep... Oh, goodness. She's in a playful mood this morning. Do your shell, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And we're going to skip these 2. And then we're going to put a double crochet in the next 5 stitches. When you get to the end of this, make sure that you put a double crochet in the top of this chain 3. It is a double crochet. So don't forget that. You should have 5 there. There is 5. And there is row 2. So there it is. She even had that. We're going to measure this. I've got 8 inches, about 8 inches. We're going to repeat this row 2, until we get to 8 inches this way. Yep. So you're going to repeat that row until you get to 8 inches. We're chaining 3 and turn. Skip the first one, go into the next one, and double crochet in the next 4. Skipping 2. 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Skip 2. Make sure we're skipping 2 every time we do a shell. And then we're putting a double crochet in the next 5 stitches. All right, skip 2, do our shell. Skipping 2 and doing the last 5. Remembering that we need to put a double crochet at the top of that chain 3. It's easy to skip that. When you skip that, you're going to lose stitches. So make sure you don't skip that part. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to finish mine off camera, and we will be back to do the border later. Okay, we are back, and I've already connected my thread for the border. We have our beautiful climbing shell stitch right here, where you can see the shells climbing up. And we're going to try to make this straight. So what we're going to do in this first stitch is we're going to put 2 single crochets in the first stitch, and 1 in every stitch across. When you get to the chain 2, you're just putting 1 stitch in there. So we're putting 1 in every stitch across until we get to the last one. And then in the top of this chain 3, we're going to put 2 single crochets in the top of that chain 3. And you should have 28 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Or I'm at 27 stitches actually. So that is right. Yep, 27. Okay, so now here we're going to chain 2, and we're going to put 2 single crochets in that same stitch. So in this chain 3, we put 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochet into that chain 3. And so we need 27 stitches counting these 2 stitches. In this, we're going down the side, and we're going to put 2 in these double crochets. 2. But here's a tricky part. We've got to end up with 27 stitches. So we've got to do this sort of evenly. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If we did that, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4. Yeah, we're doing 2 single crochets all the way down. So we'll end up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright, here's 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 'cause we had 27 across here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 2, 4, 26. 2, 4, 6. Okay, in this last one, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so I only put 1 in that last one because in this stitch right here, this last stitch up here, we're going to put 2. That'll be 27. Chain 2 and put 2 more in that stitch. 2 chain. Now we're going to go across this way. And we're putting 1 stitch 1 single crochet in every stitch. I'm kind of capturing that tail underneath there. And then I will sew the rest of that in later. All right. So now we're in the spots where we skipped. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, yeah. Okay, this square is a little bit trickier, trying to figure out how we can make these sides even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just put 1 in each. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and this is 26 and 27. All right. So what I did is where we skipped the chains on the bottom, I put 2 single crochets in there and then 1 single crochet in the stitch where we made our shell, 2 single crochets in the chain 2 spaces. See? Okay, and then 1 in all the rest of the stitches. Now from here we're going to chain 2 and put 2 more double crochets in here. And we're going to do the same thing as we did on this side. We're going to put 2 double crochets in our chain 3 spaces and double crochets. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 25. I'm putting 1 in that last one, and then right here in this stitch, in order to finish this up, I need 2 more stitches there, and then I'm going to half double crochet in the very first one to make that corner. And there we have it. So on each side we have 27 stitches. All right. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a stitch marker in the corners. Next. And we're going to go down to the front loop only, and we're going to slip stitch in it. So we're just going to slip stitch in the front loop only. And we're going to loosely slip stitch in these front loops all the way around. And if you find that you are a tight slip stitcher, then you may want to go up a hook size. And when we get to the chain 2 where our stitch marker is, we are going to skip that, which is the reason why we put the stitch marker in there, so that we know where that chain 2 is the next time we come around. Alright, so on the other side, you find the next front loop, the next stitch, go into the front loop of it, and slip stitch, and keep going. So we're going to slip stitch all the way around. And I will be back after we get back to the very beginning, and I will show you the next thing we need to do. Okay, so now we're all the way around, and I slip stitched to my first slip stitch there. And now we're going to pull these slip stitches forward and look for the back loops of those stitches that we previously worked in, and we're going to put a single crochet in each one of those back loops. Come on. Alright, and now when we get to the chain 2 space, we'll pull that out and go into it, and we can take that stitch marker out now that we know where that is. And we're going to put 3 single crochets into that chain 2 space. And then you're going to find your next back loop and keep going. And you're going to do that all the way around. Just keep going like that. Okay, and we'll be back. I will meet you at the very beginning, and I will meet you later. And that, all we gotta do is tie down the ends, and that is the end of our square. This is the climbing shell stitch. Yes, that we just did. Climbing shell stitch. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.